for a minute, please? So we can kind of review a few things. Okay, everybody come up front. Just come sit in the floor. Come sit in the floor. We won't be up here long. Take a few minutes to review a few things. Come on, bud, come join us. Okay, the first thing I want to review with you is the standards that we're doing, why your teachers are allowing you to take the time to come do this, other than that because it's really fun and cool, okay? But the first standard that we're teaching here is that with guidance, you can use technology to produce and publish your writing. Okay, what does that mean to use technology? Yes?
I mean, like you're calling somebody on the phone?
No, using technology is, well, that's a little bit of technology, but that's not really how we use technology at school. How do we use technology?
To find out information?
We do. We use technology to find information, but it says to produce and publish your writing. So how do you think you would use technology with your writing?
Go to Microsoft Word.
Okay, Microsoft Word is one way you can do it.
You can type.
You can type things.
I'm going to type it with.
Okay, but we're not going to be typing today. We're going to use a different form of technology for your writing. We're going to be making a graphic novel page. And that, to me, is a little bit more fun than Microsoft Word. Okay? So our questions that we're using is, what tools can I use to produce and publish my writings? You said one tool. One tool is Microsoft Word. Today we're going to be using another tool called Toondoo. Okay? Toondoo is a tool that we're going to use to publish your writing. Now, why should you use technology for your writing instead of just a pencil and paper? Why is technology better sometimes? Yes?
Because, like, when you write for a long time, you get tired.
Okay, your hand gets tired when you're writing with a pencil? Okay, that's one reason. Why else would you maybe want to use technology for your writing?
Because you can type, if you can type fast, you can go ahead and type with people.
Okay, why is typing sometimes better than handwriting? What do you think?
Faster.
Okay, it's faster, definitely. Once you get really good at typing, typing's much faster than handwriting. Okay?
Yep.
What's another reason? Yes?
And it's much neater.
It's neater. Definitely. It's so much easier. Isn't it easier to read something typed than something that somebody wrote by hand? Yeah. What?
Are we going to print this?
Well, what you're eventually going to do is you're going to upload it to My Big Campus, and you'll have it on your My Big Campus page so that you can share it with other people through there. Okay? Yes?
What's there a piece of gum over there?
That's because somebody put something where it's not supposed to go. Let's just not worry about it. Okay. So we're going to take a minute and we're going to review a little vocabulary that we use when we're using computers. Okay. First one is image. What is an image? Do you guys know what the word image means?
It's a picture of something.
It's a picture of something, absolutely. Image means picture, okay? What about the word audio? Have you guys heard audio before? What do you think? Sound. Yes, ma'am. Okay? Text. When you send a text message, what are you sending?
The words you type?
Yeah, you're typing words in a phone, right? And you're sending it. That's what text is. It's the words that you type. Okay. The next one is right click, and that's one that stumps people sometimes. I have a mouse. On my mouse, I have a left button, and I have a right button. So sometimes when you're using your mouse, you're going to most of the time you're going to left click. When somebody says click on something, what they mean is left click. Now sometimes you have to right click, and when you right click, it gives you lots of other choices, and we'll be using that some today. So right click means you're using that right button on the computer, not the left one. Okay? And the last one is the K drive. What is the K drive, guys? What do you do with it?
Yes, sir. Pictures. No,
Sometimes you can find pictures. If your teacher stores pictures there, you can find them.
It's not like a flash drive where you put pictures and stuff on it.
It's where you save your stuff, right? Like in the classroom, you have a folder or a basket where you put your work. On the computer, you have drives and folders. So we are using the K drive to put your work at school. Now let's see if we can match some pictures. What does that go with?
Right click.
Right click, yes. What about that one?
Audio.
Audio.
Text.
Text.
Picture.
Or image. Okay, oh, that's a K drive on. Okay. So now we've revealed a little bit of vocabulary, okay? This looks like all of your logins, okay? We'll just leave that up there because that's got everybody's logins that they're using,
So we were supposed to do that?
okay? If you are in, Glinsky. Okay, Miss Glinsky, I don't know if the account is set up, so Miss Glinsky's class, you're going to be using Miss Hamby's login today. So before you go back to your computers, I want to actually show you what we're going to be doing. That was first grade project. We're going to go to the internet. When we go to the internet, we're going to go to Toondoo. Toondoo.com. How many of you have ever played with Toondoo before in the Creation Stations in the library? A couple of you? Okay. So we're going to log in, okay? I'm going to use, I'll use Miss Andy's login. Middle Ridge 1. And then the password is Mustangs. Oops, I think it's Mustangs. I don't type it wrong, let's see. Yep, okay, Mustangs. Okay, the first thing you're going to do when you go to Toondoo, there's a lot of stuff on this page, we're not going to use it all. You're going to go to Create. Create is in the top right corner. So that's what we're doing, we're creating today. And then you can select how you want your page to look, okay? You can select all one big page, you can select 4 little pages. This is my favorite, but you can pick a different one if you want. And you're going to let it load. Sometimes it takes it a minute. Yeah, sometimes it loads fast, sometimes it doesn't.
It got to count to 100.
It does have to count to 100. And the little gears, as long as those gears are turning, it's loading.
Sometimes it will stop.
Yeah, they freeze and you need to log out and start over because it froze on you. Goodness, this is going slow, isn't it?
How did you wait going to 100? I did. What if I went to 1,000?
That would take too long.
If that went to 1,000, I've been a grown up by now.
Well, it's loading. We're at 60%, almost there.
Oh, there you go.
And I noticed that a lot of you already logged into Toondoo, so you're going to be ready to go. You won't have to wait for it to log in when you get back to your computer. Okay, there we go. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select my characters. Now, I'm doing my Toondoo about a famous person, right? So I'm going to need to pick somebody that looks like a person. And for my category, I'm probably not going to pick bears. I'm going to at least people. Okay? Okay. If I see someone that looks like maybe somebody that I might want to use, oh, you know what? Susan B. Anthony, I know is one, so I'm going to stick her in there because that could possibly look like Susan B. Anthony because it's an old-timey dress, right? So I'm going to stick that in there. And then, like maybe that's somebody she might have known. And I know that she fought for women's rights. Oh, that's a giant bed. That's silly. Okay, I can scroll through here and look at other possible. And this is, you know what? I think
that'd be good for what you call it. American Son.
Oh yeah, possibly. Okay. You can also look at some of the other characters. Okay, those are stick figures.
I want you to know anyway.
Those are people.
Golf and swimming. That'll be good. That'll be good for Jackie Robinson.
Ooh, famous people. Here we go.
There's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, so I can like pick. There's several people in here. Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I know she stood up for women's rights, so I like this, like, podium where somebody's talking.
Put a head right there.
Yeah, I think possibly a head.
A boy head, she's a boy.
I'm not sure how to do that. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna say a head. Talking. Oh. Where, okay.
It look like Eleanor. You can make it smaller.
Yeah. I can make it small or drag it down. Okay. That's definitely not a lady.
That could be the one with the
Oh, that kind of looks like Eleanor Roosevelt a little bit, doesn't it? Okay.
It
Anyway.
look like Eleanor.
Okay, so I got a picture. You can get creative, okay? Okay, I just put some people in there. Now I'm going to choose my background. So I've got a background. I'm going to need to pick backgrounds that kind of relate to where we are. Is that one going to be a good background?
No.
No, that looks like something that came in a Dr. Seuss, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to need to kind of explore a little bit with my background
That looks good.
and pick something that looks appropriate for whatever it is I'm doing. Okay?
She had a shark tank. A floating head in the book. Looks like a head, a big old head. Like a hot air balloon.
Maybe she's just talking. Then, I can choose props. Okay, there's props that go with my story. Obviously, the panda's not going to. Okay, but you can kind of explore with this. Okay, here's your text bubble. When you get to your text bubble, you're going to take a text bubble. You're going to put it in there.
I thought we were doing
Okay.
Annie.
Okay, once you put your text bubble in there, you can drag the bottom part to it where it's kind of looking for where she is. Okay, you can kind of drag stuff around.
Is it hard to make?
No, you're just dragging. Then you're going to type, okay? My name is, and obviously you put the person's name, okay? Then you use your text bubbles and you'll tell some things about the person,
Called her.
okay?
Well, they had phones. They had phones.
Okay? I wanted women
You put it
to have the right to vote. Okay, you're going to have to kind of play around with this, okay? This is probably one of the more challenging tools that we're using, but you can play around with it and you can make it work for you, okay? And then just add your sentences. And so that you have a little, you're not typing a lot at all, are you?
Nope.
Okay, it's mostly pictures and a little bit of captions that are going to tell your story.
But what if you want to type a...
This is not the right tool to use. Okay? Graphic novels are very different from regular writing because they're mostly pictures. You're designing your picture to tell the story as much as you can. Okay, there's even some more people down there. There's some special things. There's a little bit of clip art. Okay. And then there's My Gallery. If you go to My Gallery, you can click on this folder and you should be able to upload things into My Gallery.
Richard.
Some of this, guys, you're going to have to just kind of play around with and make it work for you. Experiment with it. You can change the font. You can change the size. You can make the font smaller so that you can fit more in the box. Okay? You can still read it. Yeah, it looks like a comic. That's what a graphic novel is. Okay? So you're making a graphic novel page about your person. And then when you're done, you're going to go to Toondoo and you can save it. Okay, we're going to save as. You're going to title it. Your title is going to be your name and then the person, and then we'll publish it. Okay? You may not get entirely finished today, but you should have time to work on it quite a bit. Any questions before you get started? Okay, you go ahead and go to your computer, get started, and I will just be here to help you. In front of your computer, okay? You need to log in. Remember, if you're in Miss Handy's class, you're going to use, or if you're in Miss Galinsky's class, you're going to use Miss Handy's login information. Okay, then go to create. Okay, who are you? Who's your teacher? Handy's login information. Guys, I left the S off the Tammy's login, it's no stains. Now, you're doing your famous person. What famous person are you doing? So good. You gotta have your famous person. Can you close the door, please? Thank you. Okay, this is your teacher. Okay, then you're gonna use Handy's login, Middle Ridge 1 and...
Is it capital?
No, there's no cap. Okay, create. Top right corner, create. Top right corner, right. Down.
It's just
Okay.
mine is like
Log in. It didn't let you log in. Who's your class?
Middle Ridge
Okay, so Middle Ridge 1, Mustangs.
I'm gonna remember it.
So you went home and made your own cookie? Cool. Just for fun? It's pretty neat. Really? What did you think about that? It's good.
It says it's
Middle Ridge L. You have 3 Ds in the middle. There you go.
Save my God.
We're logged in. Yeah, we're not signing out. We're to be creative. Whose class are y'all?
Miss Rose.
Hey, come have a seat on the floor. Y'all missed all the directions. Why are y'all just not getting here? Why? We saw, the sheet said 9:30 at the top. Right here. We even put some of your classroom. 9:30.
That's when she do.
Okay, have a seat, guys, and we'll start over. I'm not doing videos today. We're doing... Okay. While you guys are working, I'm going to go over the directions again with these guys so you can listen, or you can just tune me out and keep working, okay? Okay, guys. We're going to go back and talk about some things that we need to talk about before we start our project. The first thing we're talking about is the standards that we're working on. What you're doing is, with some guidance, you're using technology to publish your writing. So what does it mean to use technology to publish our writing? What does that even mean? What does it mean to use technology? Let's back up. Yes, sir. Okay, that would be one way to use what to search for stuff? Because I can go home and dig under my sofa cushion and search for loose change. Is that using technology? No. Okay, so what does use technology to mean?
You can search for YouTube. You can search.
I don't see it. What does it mean? What do you see?
You get on the computer.
Yes, you get on the computer, on the tablet, on some kind of device, right? Okay, I can search all day, but I'm never going to find YouTube, right? Okay, I have to use the computer. I have to use a device of some sort to look for stuff or to use stuff, right? Okay, so if we're going to use technology, that means we're going to use a computer or a tablet. And then, well, today we're using computers. To produce something or publish something. What does that mean, produce or publish? Either one. You guys know? It means to make something. That's all it means. You're going to use technology to make something. Or you're going to use technology for your writing. So, what are the things that on the computer that you can use when you're writing? You guys think of anything you could use to write with on the computer? Well, yeah, exactly, like Word. Microsoft Word is an excellent tool to use when you're writing. Today we're going to use a different one. It's called Toondoo. Toondoo. Yeah. Today we're going to use a tool called Toondoo for your writing. Now, next question. Why? Why would we use technology instead of pencil and paper? Yes. Okay, a lot of times it is faster. Why else? If you know how. It's not always easier. It can be if you're really good at something. Yes.
Less work, and you don't have to get tired of it.
Okay, so I feel like you're saying it's more fun.
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't feel as much like work. It feels more like you're just doing something fun on the computer.
Yes.
When really you're still doing work, it's just fun work, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be one reason, because it's more interesting or more fun for you to do it. Okay, what about the person reading it? Why would it be better for them for you to do it on the computer rather than writing something out?
It's because it'll look better.
Makes it look better, doesn't it? It makes it look so much better. This is definitely neater than my handwriting, isn't it?
Yes.
And easier to read. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some vocabulary that we use when we're using the computers.
We're looking for an
Yes?
on the 8
Is what?
It's frozen.
It froze? Okay, click the red X at the top and start over again. Go back to creating. You may have to log back in, I'm not sure. Okay, so image. Anybody know what I'm talking about when I say an image on a computer? Exactly. Image is a picture. You are absolutely right. Okay, what about audio? Anybody know what the word audio means? Okay, you're banned from the next answer. The rest of the group has to answer. Audio does mean sound. It's the things that you hear. Okay, so if you're using the computer, playing a game, the sound is the audio. Okay, what about text? Think about when you're texting your friends or you're texting a message on the phone. What are you actually doing? What? You're texting words. So what does it mean to text? Yes, it's the words you type. That's what text is. Okay? The words you type is the text. The next one I'm going to talk to you about for a minute is called right click. You have a mouse. On a mouse are two buttons, a left button and a right button. So if you, normally when somebody says, hey, click on that, they mean left click. But sometimes you're going to hear somebody say right click. That means you're going to use this right button and you're going to press on the right side of your mouse and it will give you different things that you can do. So it's the button on the right side of the mouse. And the last one, the K drive. What's the K drive, guys? Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Where students save documents, pictures, whatever else you need, okay? And sometimes teachers put stuff on the K drive for you to use. Now, let's see if we can match up some pictures. What does that one go with? K drive, yes. Audio. Right click, yes. So that right mouse button is the one shaded in. Okay, guys, if you're working, I'm glad you're excited, but let's lower our volume, please. Okay. Text or image. Okay. It is a flying sheet. I thought it was entertaining. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do when you go to your computer, you're going to go to Internet Explorer and you're going to go to a website called Toondoo. Toondoo.com, and then you're going to log in. Okay? Whose class are you, Miss Rose?
Yes.
Okay, I have her log in on my flip chart. I'll put it up in a minute. So you're going to log in. I've already logged in, but when you log in, you're going to go to Create. It's right here at the top right. You click Create. Yes, I want to leave a page so I can create. Okay, this is one that I started. Oops. Okay, it's making me log in again. Okay. So I'm going to log in right here. Okay, it's Middle Ridge one.
Middle Ridge. You did a name.
Yes. You may want to stop it and restart it. Okay, so when you're... Okay, get out of the internet and go back in. Just click out of the internet completely. Click out of the internet completely. Click that red X at the top. Get out of the internet, go back in and start over. Reset it, okay? Okay, first thing you're gonna do is when you create, you're gonna select how you want your page to look. I like the 4 square one because I can put more in it. Some people might like a different one. This is just my favorite. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna pick your characters. Now we're doing famous people. So you're gonna be picking something with some people, okay? These are actually pictures of famous people. So you might have somebody that looks sort of like somebody you want to use, okay? Let's say Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I don't know if that's Franklin Roosevelt. That's the wrong one again. So I can actually scroll to the next page and it gives me some more people to pick. Okay. Oh, that kind of looks a little bit like Chavez to me. So I'm going to stick him in there. Okay. I can use some of these other tools if I want. If there's something in there that's helpful. Okay. Oh, this has got a lot of good people in it.
Yeah.
It's actually got like 21 pages of characters in here, so there's a lot of people in that one. Anyway, you get the idea. You put your characters in. That's it. But you need to make sure your characters kind of, sort of look a little bit like what you're trying to do. Okay, like that one doesn't. Okay.
You're late. Just set it down, honey.
Okay. Then you're going to choose your background. Once you pick your characters, you're going to pick your background. And you're going to put your backgrounds. Please make sure that your backgrounds match. Does that match with Franklin Delano Roosevelt at all? That would not be a good background. Okay? He's one of your famous people. Okay? Does this one match? No, that kind of looks like something I've gotten to. Okay, but think about what you're doing. You want it to match. Okay, so maybe... Okay, so yeah, maybe a cityscape. Okay? And you can just kind of have them up here talking. Okay? Okay. Some different things. Okay, you don't want him floating in the air.
Okay, he looks like he...
I just took something. Okay. The next thing you're going to do, there are props, but there are text boxes. This is how you do your writing. You put your text box, you find your text box you want, you put it in there, okay? And in that box is where you can drag this down, make it a little bit different. But in here you can put your words. My name is whatever, okay? Now, down here at the bottom, you can also change your text. So let's say that your text is not fitting in your box. You can make it smaller. Or you can make it bigger, but that's going to be too big, okay? You're not going to, you can change your font a little bit. You have a few options, not a ton. You can also change your color of your text box. You can change the text color. Okay, those are some things that you can kind of play around with after you get your information written. Okay, once you get ready to save, you click on this Toondoo box and you go to save, and that's how you're going to save. You're going to put your name and then the name of the person that you did your project on. That's where you're going to save your work. Okay, you guys may go ahead and get started. Yes. Those of you who are just logging in, I'm going to go ahead and go back. Y'all are Miss Rose?
Yep. Yay.
Okay. Okay, I believe it's Rose.Tiffany.
It's Rose.Tiffany.
And it's Tiffany 1. Okay, let's see if yours is loading again, bud. How's it going, girl? Okay, so you decided to use just one big square. That's fine.
How did we do that?
Okay, what?
No, that's hard.
Okay, you don't make clothes. You just have to choose different characters. Oh, okay, so you went under prop. That was in one of the character settings. I forget what it was that one. That's where I found my body.
Rose. Okay, now. Is that an eye? You need help. Is that Tiffany's space ale?
Okay, there you go. I love the way you're using your pictures to tell the story of his life. That's exactly what you should be doing. Yes. Rose.Tiffany, and then Tiffany 1 is what she said her password was.
Is that the space one or just?
No, the number 1 has spaces.
It's not working.
The dot isn't working.
Sign in. Invalid block.
Did you write it on here? No.
Dot. You want to go after?
Our class time is going to be over in about 15 minutes. B-E-A-U. E-I-S-U-L. Okay. Is there anyone in here from Miss Bell's class? Okay, I want you guys to use Miss Bell's login. It's Middle Ridge 3 in Mustang because hers is not working.
My time is going to use him. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to write it up here. Middle Ridge
I'm about to use him.
3 and Mustang.
3. And that makes 6. Oh crap, I got to this picture.
This is what you save it, then you can go back later and edit it and keep working on it if you don't finish it one time. There you go. Okay, so you're signed in. Cool. Go to create. Oh, lovely background. Yeah, right down where they are where. Okay, just hit enter.
Wait, what's this?
Okay.
It's already done. How come you got yours? It's right there.
Look at that, that's great, guys. Okay, let's push them all around, put them close on them, let's get some more stuff in there, okay?
I'm gonna put right over here. Wait.
Okay, why are you over here?
Right here. See? How did she get that?
Okay.
Sign up for free? Yes.
Okay, go get logged in. Middle Ridge 3, Mustang.
I did that.
Okay, well, you need to go to create, honey, I'm not sure what you're on. Create. Create where you can make the project, okay? Okay, go to create.
Dude, I can't find nobody that looks like you.
There you go.
Your face just looks
Click
so
create.
weird. Go to Google, create.
Middle Ridge 3.
There's no face that looks like a person. I don't even know what it is. That's your picture.
Just pick a man. Okay, you're not gonna know the sign when to be on this. Okay,
Go to people.
Okay, then you put your character head over there. You're gonna have to do the best you can. We don't have Lyndon B. Johnson in there, so you're just gonna have to choose a man to represent him. Okay? Finally, you're in.
Yeah.
Your famous person, Eleanor Roosevelt. You're gonna do her lady.
What are you doing?
Yes.
I know wearing the same.
Right. Eleanor's not on there, so you're just gonna choose a lady. Yeah, that would be best for Eleanor Roosevelt. So your computer's okay, so log in.
You doing Eleanor? I can go back. I'm into,
Does this look like Eleanor?
go to one of these. Landmark.
What are you trying to do? Oh, you can't change it. You can stop and make a whole brand new one, but you can't go back and change your layout, unfortunately. That's fine, but you need to have the people talking.
Come back.
Well, look at Toondoo.
These are awesome, guys. These are looking so good.
Look at what we're working on.
Once you choose a layout, it won't let you choose another one unless you just log out and back in, okay? Once you choose a layout, it won't let you choose another one. Yes. Well, no, use your real information. But you can use your imagination to tell the story of his life, but make sure the information is true. There you go. Okay, yours has you frozen. Sometimes if you try to load too many too fast, it does that.
This is hard.
Go back to
This is close I can get to it. Landmarks, yeah, landmarks.
An American lady with a son? He looks more African.
Yeah, okay, these are I'm the one that stays on people.
No, because I did not do the research on this. Okay.
Oh, look, like this one right here. You got Mount Rushmore.
Because this is tons of characters. These are characters we want to
He looks awesome everywhere, right? Yeah, you can look. I got a picture. You know, I got that.
Realize you're creating a cartoon, okay? So it's not going to be very easy.
What's her name?
Okay, well, you know what, it's a cartoon, so use your creativity, okay?
What's the name here?
I don't Okay, guys, we have about 3 minutes left before we're going to need to stop, save your work, and stop working today. You might have to meet people. Driving a field one?
I'm almost done.
That's great. Some of you are going to be almost done. Some of you are barely getting started. We're just kind of at all different places. When you go, the one thing I need you guys to remember is whose login you use, okay? Because Ms. Rose's class, you're using this Handy's login.
I thought you said
Or, I'm sorry, you're using this Bell's login. And Ms. Linsky's class is using this Handy's login. I probably will not remember that. So I need you guys to remember who you logged in under. Can y'all do that?
yes, this is how close
Okay.
I can get to me.
Yeah, if you think you're pretty much done working for today, go ahead to save. Let me review how to save. To save, you're going to go to the Toondoo box at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, you put over the word Toondoo, and then you're going to click the green folder that says save. Where it says title, the first thing I want you to put is your first name. And then the person your project is about.
You did do it. You did this.
So what?
You did this. Look how big
You have to do it.
Which one did you do it?
Okay, guys, let me go ahead. So if you have not yet saved, go ahead and save your work now.
Okay.
You're going to need to save and log off. I will be talking to Mr. Camp about him allowing you guys to work on your projects while you're in his class, during specials.
Oh, we did that. We were at it.
You already did that already?
No, we were
Okay.
there.
Okay. But him giving you the opportunity to work on these. Also, I will be coming in during specials as soon as I finish teaching everybody all the different tools and helping you with your project. Okay. Okay, all I need is a Clarion and then the person whoever your project for that, okay?
There.
Clarion and your person.
Not like the last name.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Don't forget writing a description, just in the title, place, let's say.
You could have a I really made it look like
So you put your initials. Click, once you've typed in the title, click publish and then come back to the front floor.
Log out.
After Julia, you're gonna type your first name and then log out of the computer and come back to the floor.
Okay. Wait, how do you? What do you do? What do you type in? Just under title.
I know, you'll need to go back and work on it. Let's go back and save your work. Okay? Go back and save your work. Okay? If you don't save it, it's gonna be lost. You won't be able to work on it. And then your person. Okay, well then you know what, just close it, and next time you have a chance to work on it, go to the fourth square, okay? Just log out. Yeah. Click publish, yeah.
Click publish. Okay, we did that. Now log on.
Okay, click publish. Okay, no, we're not gonna print it. You publish, I'll close it. Okay, log out. Log out and come back to the part.
That's red.
Okay, I'm going to count this backwards from 5, and I need everyone up here at the front. 5. Log out, honey. Log out. Quickly. 4. Your person's name. 3. Ladies. 2. 1. 0. I need everyone up here in the front. On the floor. There's not enough here for everyone. Have to get on the floor.